Ready? So we're going to stand up and put our least dominant foot on the floor. And we're going to turn the foot inward and press away and come back. Ooh. Should press. Please do this a couple of times. So now you go to the second knot. Okay? Press and push. Back. Press and push. And come back. Last time, press and push. And come back. Let's go to the third knuckle. I will move my computer closer so you can see better, okay? All right. There. So on the third knuckle, press, push away, and release. Sarap. Press, push, and come back, and press and push, and release. Go to the fourth knuckle. Press, push away, and release. Press, push away, release. Keep going. Press, push away, and release. Now you go to the fifth knuckle. Okay? So you're going to press, push, and out. The most outer side ng paa. Ito yung maraming buto. Okay? And press and push. And come back. And press and push. And come back. Last time, press and push and return. All right, now stay in the center and just compress it and feel your lungs with air. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, compression, exhale, bending both knees, and then roll it in and roll it out. Roll it in and roll it out. And last one, roll it in. Now we repeat the whole process on the forefoot. So you compress, you try to relax your toes and press it down. Now we roll in and then we roll up. And we roll inside towards the big toe and then roll towards the small toe. One more time, press towards the big toe and the small toe, and stay here, press, and release and relax. Now you go to the hind foot, it's a likod, sa heel. Press as you bend both knees. You shift your body weight to the inside of the foot, and then shift your body weight to the outside of the foot. So you keep rolling inside and rolling outside. So we're trying to draw the blood out on the spot that you're pressing and pushing the blood to the opposite side and vice versa as you come back. Now stay here. So the goal is to hydrate the whole foot. The goal is to create spaces between the bones so that the blood can flow. Okay, go to the center and with light, fast, quick rolling, we are pressing, providing blood flow, circulation. Center, sarap, outside, and center, and press, stay here, and release and relax. Good. Now let's check out, how does that foot feel? Okay, how does that foot feel? My left foot feels very grounded. Nakalapad siya ng gusto. And it feels like my whole leg is one piece. Kabila parang putol. Okay, it's broken. Now I transfer all my weight on this leg. Feel the balance. And then you can test even the hop by hop. Nice landing. If you do this, oops, sa kabila, tulog pa. All right, so let us do the other foot. Woo. Now the big foot. Turn in. Some push. Woo. Crunchy. Ang feeling ng paa ko. The feeling of my foot is a bit crunchy, not tight. And there are sounds, crunchy sounds that I can feel and hear in my flesh. So, second ako. So what does that indicate? Medyo dehydrated ako. Press away, come back, and press away, and come back. Now go to the third one. How many of you, when you wake up, you feel pain on your feet? Sakit ang heel, sakit ang forefoot. Okay, that's an indication that you need to hydrate that foot. Pag na-hydrate naman, wawala. I mean, that's what happened to me. Alright? So, ibig sabihin na ipit lang. The flow was disrupted. And when the flow is disrupted, feel pain because that area of your foot was denied blood flow. All right, now you go to the fourth knuckle and you compress, and then you come back. So whenever you do this, try to internalize what is happening. What am I supposed to feel? I feel my bones separating. Okay, do I feel crunchy sounds on my foot? Do I feel the bones moving apart? Okay, and down. Those are the things that you have to watch out for. Now, go to the center. You bend both knees and you compress the weight there in the center of the foot. Now you roll in, and then you roll out. Roll in, you compress the inside of the foot, and then you roll out. Very good. Now you go to the forefoot. Roll in, sarap. Try to relax the toes. Kasi pag hindi ni-relax ang toes, para magka-cramp, no? Para magka-cramp dito, kaya relax dapat. And roll in, and roll out. One more, and roll in, and roll out. Now go to the hind foot. Go behind, and then roll in, and roll out, and roll inside, and roll outside, yeah, and roll in, and roll out. Stay in the center, hold it there, and with quick, fast, rolling up and down, you're stimulating blood flow, okay, and going inside, going center, going outside, going center. Compress, up, and release and relax. Now go to the forefoot, relax those toes, and do the same thing. Release, quick, fast, light. Go into the toe. And center, go out to the toe. And center, compress, hold it there. Woo. Release and relax. Go to the heel. And compress. Quick, fast. Good. Go inside. Go center. So what we're trying to do is we're helping the body hydrate itself. Okay, sometimes may mga bara-bara, no? So, press. So we're helping stimulate blood flow into our distal ends of our foot. And this will help people with very poor blood circulation. Sino yun? Yung mga taong may diabetes. Okay, so there, look at your toes. Now, how does that feel? I'll check it out. Can I balance on this foot? Can I test for balance again? Yes? Very nice landing. Okay, so now we are going to sit down. And we are going to open those dorsal part of the foot and compress. Okay. Compression naman. Yeah. There you go. Sarap. Woo. Okay. So we are promoting blood flow. Now you go to the inside of your foot. Put the roller there and roll it in and out. Woo. Okay. And this is good also for people with bunions. Pag pinrest mo dito sa may buto dito, this is good for that. So you're pressing the bone inside instead of it turning out. Kasi pag pumasok dito mo, ganun lalabas ito. And that causes that painful bunion. And you end up with surgery. And then pag hindi lang basta surgery, they will have to monitor thrombosis. Alam mo kung ano yung thrombosis? Blood clot dito sa leg. Pagka nagka-blood clot ka dyan, pwede ka mamatay. Huh? A stroke, right? And relax. All right, so extend the leg. Now, figure out if there is a difference between the movement of the foot we just rolled on. Yeah, there's a big movement difference. Ito hanggang dito lang yan, pero ito lang layo. You can even test the circumflexion. Like that. Okay, now let's do the other foot. Let's roll it in. Okay. What's nice about this is that you're the one doing it to yourself. So you can monitor, you can modulate according to how you want it and how much you can compress. All right, so you turn out that leg and now tayo sa instep. Oh. Breathe deep, do not hold your breath, do not clench your teeth, i-relax mo yung jaw mo. Okay, sarap. And release and relax, let's check it out. Okay, let's see. There's a difference in the movement, this foot to the other foot. Oh, sabay na. So it feels the same now. It feels liberated. It feels free. Circumduction. Very nice. All right. And relax. Okay, let's work on the back of the calf. So I'm going to turn my leg outside, laterally rotated. And I will just simply sit down, bending my knee, extending my knee. When I extend, hanggang dito lang ako sa gitna. But I want it to go up towards below my knee. So I have to push my butt up to do that. Okay? So push and then come back. So what we're trying to do is to release this muscle on the lateral side. When you release that, if you are pronated, okay, pag ano, mabigat dito sa toe, it can release this pronation. All right? So this is the magic of rolling, fascia rolling. And it's not so intrusive, you know? It's so gentle in the body. It's so welcoming, all right? So now let's go in the inside. So we're going to turn the knee in. So the whole femur is turned in. And then roll out and go back, up and down lang. So these muscles in the inside, when you push and pull, these are the muscles that will cause you to supinate. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Alright? Supinate is like, pag masikip dito, mabigat sa small little toe at nakataas yung big toe mo. So parang mas malaki ang puwang sa inside of your foot. So kung ganyan ka, ito yung kailangan mo. Rolling the inside of your lower leg. Okay, let's go and do some kind of rotation. So you turn your knee in, you press and push, you roll your leg out and pull it back out. So turn in and turn out. Turn inside. Inside. Outside. One more time. Inside and out. Oh, sarap. Woo. Now, let us work on the inside of that calf. Anterior side. Okay? So the goal is to be able to hydrate all your tissues, all your muscles. Hindi pwede isang side lang, one side lang yung masakit lang, no. Even hindi masakit, kailangan you roll your hand so that you have even flow. Ma-reset yung fascia mo. And then here we go on the lateral side. Okay. And then you compress. Gulong. So you put a little pressure and roll the roller. Wow, it feels great actually. Press. And make sure you're not on the buto, ha? You're not on the bone. You're on the flesh. When you roll on the bone, you might have bone bruising. We don't want that. We don't need it on the bone. We need it on the flesh. Okay, because anyway, the flesh is stuck to the bone. So when you roll the flesh, also somewhat stimulate the bone. Okay? And come back in. Woo, sarap. Now, let's see kung maganda ang movement ng ankle joint. Mas maganda talaga pagka nagalaw. Kitang-kita. All right, now let's go and do this on the other leg. Okay, so press and push. Back. Let's push. So nasa lateral side ako ng lower leg. These are your tertius muscles or peroneal muscles, ficularis muscles. Okay, and then we go to the other side. The tibialis, anterior goes there. Press. Sarap. Press. Up. Enjoy it. And press. And up. Now we're going to go lateral. Press and roll it and go back. Press and roll away and roll back. Press, push out and roll back in. Press, push away and roll back. Last one. Press, turn out the leg, then roll the leg inward and then go roll inside. Okay, now let us check this side of the leg. Sit down and check. Oh, pareho na. Pantay na yung feeling. Okay, very good. And let's check out the circumflexion. Maluwag na. Very good. Now let's work on our hamstring. So turn out. Let's go turn out. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to turn out the leg so that we can scrape it. We're going to scrape the leg out, turn the leg inward, inside, and scrape the leg in. So if you're not wearing any tights and it's directly your skin, will be more intense. So you can lessen the pressure. Push out, push out, and roll in. See, nagtuturn in ang leg ko. And then turn my leg out and turn my leg in. So I'm working the lower part of my hita. Now, nasa gitna ka ngayon ng inside the middle part of your thigh, the hamstring. Lean back and roll in and roll out. Roll out rather and roll in. So you see, I put a little bit of pressure on my heel of the hand so that my weight, the weight of my body is pressing against the wall. Okay? Para talagang i-scrape, no? Okay, so ngayon, we go higher. We go towards the glute. Press roll and press in. Now, whenever you do this, huwag mong tigasan yung hita mo. Relax your thigh so that you don't lift the leg up, okay? The leg must be relaxed so that the foot is still on the floor. So the focus is the scraping of the flesh behind the leg. Woo. So the goal is to open up the flesh in between. Parang shredding, no? You're shredding the meat. You're allowing interstitial fluids to flow between the fascial sheaths, between the muscles, and release and relax. Okay, very good. Now that we shredded, I want you to roll inside. Now, ngayon, sa inside thigh. Now you roll down. Now when you go back, roll the hita out and pull. So you're going to roll in, extend, roll out, and pull back. Okay? Roll in and roll out. Roll in, sarap, and roll out. Enjoy it. Roll in and out, and roll in and out, and relax. Ha! Whew. Okay, now extend both legs. Okay? With this hand, pull the flesh of your left foot. Ilahin mo yung laman. Okay? So that you can allow your sit bones to be on the floor. There. Now, pagka you're sitting on top of your sit bone, you are sitting on your jaw. Try and do that on the other butt. Ayaw matigas. It's okay. We will get there. Okay? Now, we are going to touch behind the knee. Is it malaki, maliit? Maliit, malapit sa sahig. This one, malaki. So that means this one is tight, short. This one has elongated. Let's see. Okay, now I can reach far away. This one, hindi ko masyadong maabot. Naaabot pero maikli. Hindi siya pantay. Okay, so the goal is to even this up, prevent any injury or imbalances, and come back up. Now, let's go and repeat the process on the right leg. Okay. So, I'm turned out, naka-relax ang legs, I'm leaning back, and I'm going to drag my leg. Drag it in, drag it out. So remember, when you're dragging it out, you turn the knee out. When you're dragging it in, you turn the knee inward, so you scrape the inner thigh. There, and then scrape the outer thigh. Scrape inner thigh, scrape outer thigh, in and out. Yes, now. Punta tayo sa gitna ng hita. Going to be in the center of the thigh. Press it in and press it out. Roll it in and roll it out. Good. And roll it in and roll it out. Very good. And roll it in and roll it out. Very nice. Now, ito tayo sa taas ng hita, close to your glute. All right? So, we're going to roll in the inside of the thigh, roll outer side of the thigh, roll it in. So what we're trying to do is to shear. We're shearing the flesh. We are opening the tissues apart, huh? So that you allow blood flow to come in. Okay? And you release the toxicity that resides in that area. Okay? And relax. Okay, now, balik tayo dito. So your leg is straight. I will now rotate it in. I will roll all the way up to my groin. All the way to my groin. Now, when I'm now in my groin, I will turn the leg out and come back. Okay? So here, so you can see. Turn the leg inward, all the way to the groin. Turn the leg outward. All right, turn it in there and then turn it out. There you go. Turn it in and turn it out. So I am carrying my weight. Carrying my weight with my hand. I'm pressing up and I'm transferring down low to my thigh. And inhale and exhale. Inhale, very nice. Very good. And relax. Now, let's check out that side of the thigh and hip. Right hand, lagay sa puwet, hilahin yung laman, pull the flesh out, and drop the sit bone. Kabila din, drop the sit bone. So when you're on top of your sit bone, you're practically sitting in neutral. So this is the goal. This is what we want, to be able to be in neutral position. Okay? It's the best shock absorber. It's the strongest position of the body. So that is the goal. Okay, now, check out the distance of the knee. Ang ganda. Malapit na sa sahig. Kabila rin. Check. Oh, pantay na. Okay, atras ako. All right, now, abutin mo yung toes mo. Reach. Wala. Okay, abot na abot. Diba? Pareho na pantay. Kanina tabingi. One was longer, one was shorter. Now, it's even. And I don't feel any strain in my armpit. I don't feel any strain in my back. I don't feel any strain in my hamstring. Hindi ko naman in-exercise yan, pero humaba. That's the effect ng integration ng fascia. If you feel strain here, what you can do is to make your fist and tap. Okay, tap that, including your thigh, kung meron, okay, or dito sa kilikili. So if you have strain or parang merong kumakalaban, you know, it's going against what you're trying to do, there's so tightness, just stop it and you will see that it will just dissipate and open up. Very good. Now, let's work on the thigh. Okay. So, I will work on my left thigh, but my right knee is turned out, palabas. My left knee is straight, okay? And right above my knee. Okay. So, if I'm facing you, it will be like this. The knee is out here like that. And then the thigh is here. There. Okay? All right. So, ito tayo. There. So, I'm dropped down. I will push myself all the way to the line of my fold of my hip. And then pull myself back up. Para akong sundalo. All right? A soldier crawling on the floor. Okay? So all the way up to my hip joint. Medyo masakit to. So dahan-dahan ka lang. At kung ano lang ang kaya mo. Huh? And then down. Stay here. Okay, now, what will I do? I will drop my back hip. Sabihin yung hip ko sa likod. Nakababa. Okay? And my inner thigh is inside the roller. On top. I will be on my elbow. Okay? Now, I will push myself back. So now I am in my hip joint. Okay? And then hihilahin ko sarili ko with my elbow. There. And press. So I'm now in the inside of my inner thigh. And press, pull. And all the way down. Whoo, and all the way up. Very good. And all the way down. And all the way up. Now stay here. Okay? Now, there. I will do it again. But this time, I will be including a rotation. I'm now on my elbow. I go inside the thigh. Now I face the floor. And I will pull myself up. So I'm rolling on the anterior front side of my thigh. So now I'm rolling the inside of my thigh, pushing away. Now I'm rolling the front side of the thigh. Woo. And down, sarap. And up. Woo. All right, so you have to depress your shoulder blades so that you're not sinking on your neck. Hindi sasakit ng leeg, okay? So look at my shoulder, huh? Pag hila ko, hindi ako ganon. I'm pushing up, right? And press down. And pushing up. Very good. Now, relax, okay? I will let you see the rest here, yeah? Now, woo, pupunta tayo sa labas. We're going lateral. So here we go, okay? I will face my butt against the camera, and I'm facing the back wall. I'm going to push myself down all the way to my hip joint here, and then I will curl up in the center. Turn my hip, facing my butt against the camera, and I'm facing the back wall, and pushing myself down, woo, and pulling myself up. Okay? So may rotation. Ooh, very sensitive, isn't it? Napawisan ang husto. Okay? And turn out. Ooh, my goodness. Feels so good. And then back to the center. Woo. Remember, I'm never rolling on the bone. I'm only rolling where the flesh is. Okay? Press down and stay here. Okay? So, diyan ka lang, ha? Aayusin ko yung camera para kita mo. Alright, there. Now, I am right here. Okay? I'm facing the back wall. My top knee is bent. My bottom leg is straight. And my weight is not in front, but to the back. Alright? Nandito yung laman. I am putting pressure on the flesh of my butt. Not in front, but behind. Okay? Move your elbow slightly, and then you bend the bottom knee, and you extend the knee. Bend. And extend. Can you see? Bend, yeah, and extend. Ooh. So, pinaplancha. Iniipit yung laman. Ha? compressing the glutes. All right, the glute medius, the glute medius, and the tensor fascia lata. Ooh. Okay, doesn't matter if you don't know what they are, but they are located right where I am sitting on. Okay, breathe several times. Inhale, exhale, isa pa. Inhale and exhale. Just rock forward and back, rock forward and back. Ooh, sarap. Okay, we're promoting what? We're promoting hydration in this area where my SI joint is. Okay? So, pagka medyo may back pain, okay, you're promoting hydration in those joints. Now, we are going to kneel down, okay, and we're going to check the hip joint. The hip joint that we just moved. This is my left hand. I put it on my left. This is the side I worked on. And this is the other side. If you will notice, this one is more forward. Yeah. Mas open ang balakang. This one is flexed. That's why it's moving back. All right? This is not the goal. This is not what I want. This is what I want, but kulang na yung kabila. So let's create that by opening up the other side. Okay? All right. Now, bababa tayo. We're going to be on the floor. Yeah? And put the roller on top of the knee there. And again, the left knee is turned out, huh? Like that. And then, nakababa ka naman. All right? Got it? Para nakakasunod ka. All right, there. On your elbow. There. You got it? Pasok ang tiyan, ha? Huwag palipabayaan lumaylay na ganyan. Hindi, sasakit ang likod. All right. On your elbow, press up. You don't scoop down. Okay? So press and push all the way down and pull up. Okay? Shadow. Okay, down. And push away. Yeah. Papunta sa balakang. Sa hip joint. And up. Papunta sa tuhod. And press away. And back. All right. Now, stop. I will sit down on the opposite hip. Now, my inner thigh is wrapped against the roller. Okay. So, I'm on my elbow support. I will push down in my inner thigh. Then I will face the floor, the mat. And I will pull myself up para yung harap ng hita ko yung ginugulo. So I'm rolling in the inside of my thigh. And then I will face the mat. And I will roll on the front side of my thigh. And press down. Woo, and pull out. Whoa. So there's a rotation in the rolling. I'm rolling in the inside of my thigh and rolling on the front side of my thigh. All right, stop. All right, now stay in the joint. Okay, now I'm facing the mirror. I'm going up right there. Look at my top knee is baluktot. Top knee is bent, bottom leg is straight. I'm on my elbow support, okay? So my butt is facing the camera. I am facing the backboard, right? Now, I will pull up my body and then roll it in front. Pull up on the side to the knee and all the way to the hip joint. Up to the side and then in the center. So I'm rolling the lateral side of my thigh and then I'm rolling the inside front of my thigh. And up. Okay, and then down. Woo. Up, pawisan ka ng gusto dito. And then down. Woo. And relax. Now, I am now in the inside of my thigh, inside of my hip joint. Okay, now, I will continue to compress the muscle of my glute family. I will bend the top knee. I will extend the bottom leg, and I'm up on my elbow support. And now I'm facing the back wall, right? And I will bend my bottom leg and then extend it. So as I do this, I'm not rolling forward. I'm leaning back. So the compression is in the fleshy part of the butt. If you roll forward, you will be rolling on the bone. I want you to roll on the flesh. Press and then roll back. And compression there. So you're pushing the liquid to the cracks, to the joints of the sacroiliac joint. So you are hydrating it. So pag may hydration, may lubrication. And when there's lubrication, there will be smooth movement because meron siyang interstitial fluids. Yung fluids natin, hindi ka sa tubig. Malapot siya. And down. Stay here, hold it there. And just simply roll forward and back a little bit. Roll forward and back. And then come back up. Now, let's check the balakang. All right, now let's check the hip joint. All right, put the hands right there. Wow, tignan mo yung balakang mo, pantay na siya. Hindi na siya twisted, hindi. She's not rotated, she's not twisted. It is straightforward, neutral. So the feeling is so good. This should be the position of your pelvis daily. If it is twisted like that, it can promote back pain. So keeping your pelvis in neutral is the key to prevent back pain. And if it's not neutral, you can always roll the tissues so that it can help reset to come back to neutral. Now we're going to lie down on our back. Okay, bending both knees. Woo. Okay, so we put the roller there, lift the bum up. Okay, now how do I know that I am in the right spot? Okay, so I'm going to lift my knee. My knee, okay, I'll go back a bit there. My knee must be right below my hip. Okay, my thumb and my pointing finger can go insert into the fold of the hip. And can you touch your thumb on the roller? So if you can, then that's the right spot. Do the same on the other side. Okay, you got it now? You lift up again. All right, that means I'm in the bony part of my sacrum. We don't want that. We want to go to the fleshy part. Yeah, baby. So I am now rolled to the fleshy part of my left butt. And I am not putting any weight on my sacrum on the right. Now, look at this. The rib must go soft and down towards the foot. Okay, so I'm going to allow gravity to pull my knee down and come back up. Exhale, whoa, feel that pulling from your pelvic floor, going back to your inner thigh and up. Exhale, draw the sternum down. Inhale up. Now we're going to circle. All right, circle, sarap. Minamasahe dito Habang iniikot yung paa mo, reverse it. Exhale, shoo. Wow, it feels so great. Exhale, shoo. Again, exhale. There you go. Stay here. Bring the other knee up. Okay, towards your chest. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. All right, stay here. Drop your foot. Release the roller. Extend the arms and the Woo. That feels so good. Yeah. Feel like your left hip simply opened up. And your right hip wants to go along the left side. Now, make a deep breath and remove the muscles connected to your sternum, which is your obliques, your abdominals, your rectus abdominis. Exhale. Pasok ang tiyan. Sarap. Okay, we're not going to shift body weight or shift side. I want you to stay in the same side so I can see if you're really lifting the opposite hip. All right, so stay here. Lift the bum. There you go. Pointy finger on the fold of the hip. Okay. Lift the knee and you touch your thumb on the roller. Good. And then do the other side. There. Can I touch? Yes. Come back to the other side there. And now we're going to lift this side of the hip. Roll. All right. So this never touches the glute. The sacrum on this left side does not touch the roller. And now draw the sternum down. Exhale. Okay. Now we're going to open the knee and close the knee. So feel the stretch coming from your inner thigh, actually coming from the opposite thigh. Down and open, exhale, shoo, sarap. You normally feel it where it's tight, okay? So hold it there and circle. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Draw your ribs in and reverse. Exhale again. Whew. Sarap. Whew. Stay there. Now lift both knees up. Knees to your chest. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Yeah. And now drop the foot. Release the roller. Oh. And release the legs. Oh. Wonderful. Oof. Feel the opening of that hip. Feel the depression of that lumbar spine towards the mat. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Shoo. Inhale. Exhale. Shoo. All right, one more time. This time we're going to put the roller again on the same spot, okay? Same spot here. All right. Now we are going to tuck the tail, tuck it in. There you go. Now you are going to extend the leg and drop down. Okay, dorsiflex. Bend the knee to your chest. Extend the leg to the ceiling. Now open the hip, dorsiflex, pull the belly in. There you go. And then in, you're tucked. Up, keep it tucked, keep it tucked. Keep the tucked tail. Hold it there and release. Sarap. Oof. Kabila. Okay. Take it in, tuck your tail, lift the leg, dorsey down. Sarap. Ooh, opening the head. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, stretch the back of the leg. And one more time. And exhale. Shoo. Sarap. Okay. And relax. remove, lie down. Enjoy that. Let's release any stuck up stress on our scapula. Okay, so we put this behind. Okay, there you go. All right, so we're going to bend both knees. And I am making sure that the bottom part of my scapula is on the roller and not the one above. Okay, how do I do that? I will simply lift my arm up and move. Okay, I'm shimmy, 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 shimmy. Okay, now with my thumb, I support my head and spread my fingers, and I will allow my head to drop a little bit so I'm not straining my head. All right, there you go. Now, I will lift my opposite elbow, which is my right, to face the camera. Okay, there we go. So all the pressure is on the left inferior border of the scapula. I will now lift my butt and roll in the medial border and then come back up. So I go up and down the inside border of that scapula. And my right elbow or right scapula is not touching the floor at all or touching the roller rather. Okay? And press away and then come back, hold it there. Whew. And relax. Okay. So my right elbow is still up. Okay. Now stay where you are. Okay. I will touch my elbow down. So I'm now impinging the bottom side of my inferior border of the scap. And then I will touch here. There. Okay. And then up. Ooh, sarap. And then come back down. Shoo. Sapa. And back up. Whoa. And then back down. Yes. Now hold it there. Okay. Now, if you have neck, shoulder pain, you put your hand here. You're going to open. And you're going to close. And at the same time, you are shifted the weight to the front side of the camera. There's no weight on the right side. And down here, circle. And reverse the circle. You can even move the arm anywhere you want just to test if there's any strain or tension on that scapula. Stay there, extend the neck a little bit, drop down, remove. And release. Sarap. Hallelujah. Feels great. Feels like a lot of weight has been dislodged. It's like so relaxed. No tension. Tension was released. Breathe. Inhale to the nose. And exhale to the mouth. Inhale, feel the rib expand out and up. And as you exhale, feel the ribs go down and in. And draw the siphon process down. We fit in there. Exhale one more time. Wow. That's a big wow. Now I want you to gently roll your body to the front of the camera. And you go up and we face the other wall. So the head will be here and the scapula, the roller will be on the other side to press onto your scapula. Okay, there we go. Got it? There. All right, so I'm going to tie my hair first. making sure I'm not going to roll on my hair and pull it out. Okay, so I will be on my shoulder blades, yeah, on the bottom part of my shoulder blade, there. All right, I'll move this out so you can see. Okay, now the thumb is on my occiput. My fingers are spread out and I lean back with my head. Okay, there we go. All right, and did you shimmy? Okay. Now we're going to roll your body to the camera. Okay, so my weight is in the inferior border. I will lift my hip and roll up. Woo, and back down. So what am I rolling on? I'm rolling on the medial border of my scapula. Yeah. And at the same time, there's nothing, I'm not putting any pressure on my left scapula. Okay. It's only on the right. Woo, ang sarap. All right. And then release. Baba. Okay. Now, stay where you are. Okay. Now, I'm here. I am facing you. There's no weight on the left. Both knees are flexed. I will touch my elbow here, and I will touch my elbow down here. So what am I doing? I'm compressing the inferior border against the roller. Yes, baby. And then down, shoot, I am releasing the tension that lives there. Okay, stay here. Okay, now I will put my hand right on my shoulder and open and close. Inhale, exhale. I can circumduct, circle, circle. I can even move it anywhere I want, even in a big circle, to release any tension that resides there. Okay, so there you go. Can even extend my neck a little bit, stay here. Woo, and relax. And now release the roller. Sarap. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Napakasarap. Okay. So the feeling is like you're melting your stress away. Do you know that our stress loves to live in 3 areas? And one of them is the shoulder girdle, where we just released it. The other one stuck up on our diaphragm, kaya tayo hindi makahinga. And the other one is stuck up on our lower back. So 3 areas in our trunk that stress likes to live. And we always address that in every class, so that we finish the class with So now you put the roller on the occiput. Okay. Lagay sa bottom side ng buto. Put the roller on the base of the skull. You bend both knees. This is the base of the skull. Do not put it on the neck. Never on the space. The neck is a space. The skull is a mask. Always put the roller on the masses. Okay. Now we lift the nose to the ceiling and we drop the eye gaze down. Lift up. It's a gentle rub against the occiput. Lift up, sarap, and drop down. Lift up. Stay here. Now you drop the nose down. You go under the occiput. You lift up over the occiput and center. And then drop to the left under the occiput, above the occiput, and then down center. So if you notice, we're making a figure 8. Down, center, up, your eyes if you want. It really feels great. Now, center, then center, and last one, drop down, up, and center. Last there, and center. Release your roller. Now, I want you to put the roller in between your eyebrow. Gentle. I am not putting pressure. It's just the gravity that is pressing against my forehead. I will simply roll the roller towards my hairline and then back between the eyebrows. So and roll back. Now stay here. I want you to roll your head to face away from the camera while you are dropping the fascianator towards the camera. And then center. Rotate the head to the front and then drop the end of the scapula at the back. And then center, like a seesaw. Center, side, and center. Now, rotate the head slightly to the back. Now, the roller is in the apex, the back side of your right eyebrow. Roll the roller to your hairline. Roll the roller back. Now in the center, okay? Go and rotate the head to the right and put the roller on the apex of the left eyebrow. The apex is the tip, the highest tip. Roll to the top of the hairline and then drop. Up, down, center. Now I want you to rotate the head to the left. Back to center. Rotate the head to the right. And back to center. Let's do side view. Lie down on your side, hold the roller. And now put your temple on the roller. There you go. I want you to rock your head forward and back. Forward and back. Now make circles on your temple. Reverse it. Stay here, hold. Breathe. Inhale. Now find your jaw. So jaw, open and close your mouth. So when you open your close your mouth, you can really find the jawbone. I found it. Now I will press the jawbone against the wall. Relax the jaw. Now I simply want you to open your jaw and say, yeah, and that. Yeah. Down, last down. And yeah. Circle around the jaw. Reverse it. And relax. Lie down on your back. Release the roller. And now, we relax the right side of the face. Rotate the head to the left. Touch your ears to the side. And try to do the same here. No, I cannot touch my right. Woo. All right, breathe in. Breathe out, roll gently to the front of the camera and switch side. Okay, put the roller on the other side so I can see what you're doing. And lie down where your temple is. There you go. Where's your temple? There. Okay, activate the obliques of the bottom. All right. So now I gently roll my head forward and backward. And backwards. Forward. Make a circle. Gentle circle. Reverse that circle. Woo. Now find your jawbone. Open your mouth. I found it. Like this here. And roll my jaw towards my lower. Now I'm going to open and close my mouth. Ah. And relax. Say ya. And relax. Ah. Now circle. Circle. Reverse. Good. And relax. Ah. Roll to the back. Oof. Release. Oh my goodness, it feels so good. Okay. Take your head to the back. And you touch the ears. And also on the other side. So we created balance on the lateral side. Breathe. Exhale with the mouth. When you're ready, start to roll up and sit down.